Welcome back to Limbus Company Canto 4. It's about time we enter the dungeon itself. It's been a long trek to say the least. Let's just quickly travel the entire thing just to show just how long of a path it's gonna be. 54 nodes. Yeah, it's a little bit, that's for sure. But now it's the dungeon itself and we're about to enter. Oh no. Okay. I thought this was saying you cannot select Yisong. No, it's saying you must. You may not select if support any for Yisong. Yisong must always participate in battles. So he's required, he's forced. And it's telling you that you can't support him, so you're forced to use one of your own Yisongs. God. Let's just go all our good people. There's no need to bring these kind of like awful units that we've been like trying to make use of. We can just go with our personal favorites, which is basically 3 stars for everyone except the 2-star here, since the reindeer is kind of weird. I think this looks good though, I don't know. And let's just enter and see how this goes. As we approach the center of the Golden Bough's residence, I noticed scattering piles of yellow. With the twisting space, petals were wavering.
저 너머에 이상 씨의 자심도가 있는 거군요.
The fathoms of Hisong's ego are over there. Come on, let's get in.
와, 이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 진짜 몰랐는데 황금가지라는 것 때문인가?
Well, I shouldn't expect I'd be back here. Is this thanks to the Golden Bow, or is it you, Yisung? When we got there, Dongbrang greeted us merrily.
여긴 어디였어, 이상 씨?
How cozy. What was this place? What place was this, Yisung?
유일하게 숨을 쉴 수 있는 곳이요.
The only place where I may breathe. That's what this was. There are stacks of paper on the desk. Dante looks weird in like the sepia filter, whatever you call it.
보통 이런 건
Yes, you see, usually
손님들을 보고 읽으라고 놓아두는 거지.
these are places for visitors like us to read. Yisung quietly picks up a stack. I couldn't begin to imagine what thoughts his face may have suggested as he silently read the letters on them.
언젠가 내가 썼던 편지 그리고 형식은 극본이구려.
A letter I had written once, and its structure follows that of a play script.
그렇다면 이는 연기자만큼의 수가 배부되어 있다고 보는 것이 합당하다.
It's unreasonable to assume that each actor in the play was provided with one.
하면 아무도 없는 것이 아니라 기다림이었던 것이겠소.
If so, this may well have been a stage awaiting our arrival rather than a simple emptiness.
이거 아무래도 분위기상 우리가 낭독을 해야 할 것 같지?
From the looks of this, we'll have to read out this script, right? So is it of course it's obviously like the actual like League of Nine place, but is it also like are they bringing like play type stuff? Yisung being like the token like classic Project Moon protagonist definitely makes sense if it is going to be play type stuff, because that's very similar to what was going on in Ruina.
동백이 올지도 모르겠어, 이상.
Maybe Dongback might just come, Yisung.
만약 동백이 죽기 직전에 이 공간 뭐라 불러야 할지 모르겠네.
If Dongback got to this space before she died, I'm not sure what I should call this.
아무튼 공간의 입구가 열렸다는 말이야. 동백의 의식이 같이 휘말렸을 수도 있겠네.
Anyway, if this entrance opened while she was alive, her consciousness might have been wrapped up in this as ours were.
동백을 찌른 연유는 무엇이오?
For what reason did you stab Dongback?
생각보다 너무 미적거리더라고. 뭐 이렇게 끝맺는 말이 필요한 거야?
He hesitated a little too much. What, did you want this kind of eulogy from me?
연유를 말하시오.
The reason. I'll hear it.
아니, 너도 알았잖아, 이상. 그 상태의 동백은 죽음을 바로 맞이할. 그것도 고통스럽게 흐드러져 버릴 상태였다는 걸.
No, it's really... You knew as well, Yisung. In that state, Dongback's death was imminent. Her life would have painfully scattered away if I let her be.
분노를 머금고서도 내게 뱉어내지 못하는 거잖아. 어차피 거기서 거기였으니.
That's why you can't lash out at me despite the anger boiling inside you. It wouldn't have made much of a
이번
difference.
자아 심도는 이전과는 다른 방식으로 나타나려나 보군요.
This time, the fathoms of ego might present themselves differently from the previous
자아
ones.
심도는 누군가의 마음이 구현화된 장소 혹은 형상.
Fathoms of ego are places or images of someone's mind made
그로부터
manifest.
나오는 에너지는 강력하고 복잡해서 수감자 외 이상시와 깊이 관련이 된 주위 사람까지 끌어당길 수 있죠.
It releases a powerful and complex energy. It might draw in people other than the sinners, like those deeply related to Yisung in this case.
그래? 그러니까 시덥잖은 이 연기를 할 광대놈들이 여기까지
Alright, thank you.
끌려왔다.
That's so.
어째?
Put it bluntly, dragging a bunch of clowns to act on stage, is that right?
추측일 뿐이지만 네, 그럴 것 같네요. 각자의 역할에 맞게 최선을 다하는 수밖에
I
없겠죠.
was like, yes, you're right. Oh, this is merely a guess. Yes, I suppose that's about right. We'll have to do our best with our given roles.
못한다면?
And if we don't,
자아 심도에서 표출하려는 형상이 망가져서 결과적으로는 황금가지로 도달하지 못하겠죠. 원본, 즉 이상씨가 가지고 있는 실제 기억과
okay, interesting.
최대한 유사하게 흘러가야 한다는 뜻입니다.
Reliving his memories as if it was a play. Very, very Angela, very Angela. The images displayed by the Fathoms of Evil will go awry, ultimately preventing our access to the Golden Bough. We must reenact the originals, in other words, Yi-Song's actual memories as closely as possible.
좋아. 완벽하게 알아들었다고. 그러니까
Alright, I got that clear enough. So,
뭐야?
What the-
떨어지는 줄 알았잖아.
I almost jumped out of my skin!
내겐 돌연적으로 혹은 우연적으로 혹은 숙명적으로
And
함께하게 된
people who
이들이
accompanied
있었지.
me, either by caprice, coincidence, or fate.
그 말 멋있네.
What a fascinating line.
그게 왜 문 앞에 얼간이처럼 서 있는 거니?
Why did you stand in front of the door like a dork?
뭐? 얼간이? 잠깐. 넌 아까 분명
What did you just call me? Wait, aren't you the one that just...
사람 얼굴을 그렇게 뚫어지게 봐? 죽은 사람 보는 것처럼? 왜? 새삼 멋있어 보이니?
What are you staring at my face for, like you were looking at a dead person? Why, do I look cool?
맞아요, 감룡. 촌뜨기 같이 굴지 마요. 이름값이라도 하고 싶은 거예요?
She's right, Gapriong. Don't act like such a country bumpkin. You want your mannerisms to match your name?
이 새끼가
And reading
지금
the script.
뭐야?
The hell are you saying now? What is it?
그게 아니라 히스클리프 씨 대본이에요, 대본. 제가 집은 종이에는 그렇게 쓰여 있단 말이에요.
Reading from the script, Mr. Heathcliff. The script. That's just what mine says.
뭘 그렇게 자기들끼리 속닥거려?
What are you whispering like?
그게 말이야, 동백. 감룡이가 새삼스럽게 우리가 어떻게 여기 T사에
Oh,
모이게
no.
되었는지 회상을
Hey,
하고 있어서.
God. You know, Dongback. Gapriong was thinking back to how we all managed to gather here at T-Corp.
괜히 거슬리네. 야, 그 이름 부르지 마라.
This is where Heathcliff shows himself being an issue. That really bugs me. Oi, don't call me by that name.
감룡이도 항상 그렇게 말하곤 했거든요. 자기 본명으로 부르지 말라고.
Look, good acting. The real Gapriong we always used to ask us to not call him by his name, too. Alright then. That's a stupid joke.
당신이 말할 순번이요, 상어.
It is now your turn to speak, Sanghyo.
그러니까
So...
우리의 고향 에스사는 알다시피 많은 것이 망가지고 변하고 있는 격동의 상태였다.
As one might know, our hometown, S-Corp's district, was going through a turbulent time. Many things breaking and changing.
더 좋은 말만 늘어놓는 윗선의 몽상과들과 부패한 탐관오리들 때문에 민생과 경제는 매일같이 불안정하며 일그러졌고
Because of daydreaming higher-ups who tell sweet-sounding words with no substance and corrupt officials squeezing the people, the public's lives and economy teetered and twisted more and more each day.
날개간의 협약, 취직 그 무엇 하나 보장해주지 못한 채 우리같이 지식을 추구하고 공부하려 하던 연구원들은 간단한 나사못 하나를 구하는 것조차 벅찬
No
상황이었지.
guarantees of arrangement between wings or positions to apply for. Researchers like us who pursued the studies of knowledge struggle to find even a simple bolt to help ourselves.
영지 형이 우리를 불러 모았다.
That was when Brother Youngji brought us together.
이상과 동백이는 제가 불렀잖아요. 같은 동네에서 자랐으니까.
I was the one who called Yisung and Dongbak. We grew up in the same town.
그래. 영지 형과 동랑이 우리를
Right.
불러모았다.
Brother Youngji and Dongrang brought us
제가
together.
말했어요.
There, I suggested Hong Lu as being Brother G. Okay.
T사라는
Or
날개는
Brother Youngji.
한창
Okay.
눈부신 기술의 발전이 이루어지고 있는 곳이라 기계와 기술의 발명에 아낌없는 지원을 하고 있다고.
The wing called T-Corp is seeing remarkable technology growth nowadays, generously backing inventions of machines and
그러니
technology.
부품들을 구하는 건 일도 아니며 그곳의 사람들은 모두가 발명을 업으로 삼으며 살아간다.
So it should be no problem to get any part we need. There, all the people invent for a
그래서 뜻이
living.
맞는 자들끼리 함께 그 모든 위협을 무릅쓰고 맨몸으로 도망쳐 건너온
So the
거야.
like-minded ones defected to the district empty-handed, risking
모두의
everything.
바람대로 우리는 이곳에서 연구를 계속할 수 있었지.
As everyone wished, we were free to continue our
비록
research
그
here.
속의 색은 반납해야 했기에 보이는 눈부심은 없었지만
Even though we had to yield the colors in them, making it so they didn't outwardly shine. As Mersault, or the League of Nine Litterateurs member he played, pointed out, I couldn't see any color in this place. Even the flower just outside the window was devoid of color, waving like a turbid blur.
T사에서는 색깔을 가진다는 것이 일종의 특권이에요.
I see. In T-Corp's district, having colors is a kind of privilege. That's very interesting lore. Do they physically drain the color from people? Why is T-Corp of all things the people who have color? They just drain color. You have to pay for... Okay.
색을 빼앗는다고요?
Take away colors?
색깔은 곧 정체성이니까요. 유일성을 빼앗으려면 그것만큼 좋은 방법이 없겠죠.
Colors
그렇지
establish
않나요?
identity. There are few better ways to rob one of uniqueness than this. Isn't that right? For sure. Ishmael's seeming knowledge on that makes me think there's a decent chance that T-Corp is partially where she's from, which means that this could be where the next chapter is going to take place, because Ishmael is next, but it's hard to say, because it might be V-Corp.
그리고 가진 것 없는 놈이 그나마 가지고 있던
The
무언가였기라도
colors are some of the few little things the poor could normally have. Yeah, of course, Heathcliff. Of course, he sees that kind of stuff clearly. He doesn't see much else clearly, but he sees that. He can understand that stuff. And Sinclair just kind of feels bad because he's a rich kid.
계속 떠들고만 있을 거니?
Hey, Anung, are you gonna keep chatting
오늘은
away?
낭수래잖아. 잘 봐. 내가 기깔난 놀이를 만들어 왔으니까.
The conference is today. Watch, I've made a vibrant amusement.
보렴. 이전보다 잘 터지지 않니?
Look, it blows up better than before, doesn't it?
대체 왜
Fireworks.
옛날부터 폭발이 아니라 폭죽에 집착했던 거예요, 동백 씨.
I have to wonder what's up with your obsession with explosives. I mean, fireworks, Dongback.
여기서는 밤에도 대낮같이 환한 조명들이랑 증기연기 때문에 별이 안 보이잖아. 고향에서는 별이 진짜 예뻐서 다 같이 하늘 보는 재미가 있었는데.
Watching stars in her hometown. So, if Dongback, Dongwon and Yisong were all from the same hometown, then assumably they were from K-Corp, I assume. Since Dongback, or possibly Dongback, was the one who saw, like, the constellation and something like that. We don't know if it was him or if it was someone else, though. We know he was influential in refining it somehow. But that was just through the screens. I guess he didn't find the actual, like, constellation itself. That would be someone different, so I don't know. I think that might be true, especially with her talking about the stars and stuff.
심지어 색마저 없지. 우리가 있던 곳에서는 그나마 꽃의 색이라도 볼 수
What's more,
있었는데.
there's no color here. Where we were, we could at least see the colors of flowers.
이렇게라도 보고 싶어.
So, I wanted to bring it back in
이것
some
봐.
way.
비록 색이 없어도 보이잖아.
Look, even if it's all black and white, you can still see it, right?
꽃은 참 따뜻한
Fire makes such a
색깔이라며.
warm color.
아, 부끄럽네. 나는 이렇다 할 기술이 아직 없어.
I'm a bit embarrassed. I don't have anything to show off for
그걸
now.
그렇게 해맑게 말할 일이니?
Isn't that really something to admit so merrily?
길거리에 다친 동물들을 치료하는 것만 해도 시간이
Feeding injured
모자랐다.
animals on the streets took much of my
고향에
time.
두고 온 누렁이가 생각나서 발걸음을 못 대겠는 거 있지?
Couldn't leave them be. They reminded me of the yellow calf I left behind in my
너를
hometown.
엄청 잘 따랐는데
Oh?
뭐가 좋다고?
It used to like you so much. I don't get what it saw in you. Yellow calf. I assume this is some sort of reference. This is such a strange thing, a yellow calf.
어미한테 버려졌으니까 기대어 온기를 느낄 곳을 찾는 건 생물의
It was
본능이야.
abandoned by its mother, seeking warmth to lean on as an instinct all living beings have.
뭐 뱄으려나?
Well, by now I guess it has offspring?
아마 아닐걸?
Eh,
수송아지였거든.
Probably not. That calf was male. Oh,
아, 또 시작이네.
oh bother. Here we go again.
네 외상값 받으려고 술집 주인이 또 찾아온 것 같은데. 얼른 나가보지 그래?
Yep, Ryong, looks like the bar owner is here to take the tabio again. Why don't you go outside and greet
뭐야
them?
저 새끼들.
What
왜
the-
여기까지
those
찾아온
crooks?
거야?
How'd they get here?
가지와
And
이상
going
씨의
back is like,
방문
the
공격으로
bar
인해
owner, clearly.
연구소 전체가 가지의 영향을 받고 있어요.
Strong resonance of the golden bough with Yisong is affecting the entire laboratory building.
덕분에 저들도 같이 휘말렸지만
They were caught up in it as well,
이상 씨와는
but they have no
아무리
ties to
아무런
Yisong.
역할도 부여받지
Since they
못한
weren't given
자들에게
any roles in the play,
이곳을
they'll
훼손하려
instead try to
했고요.
ruin the stage. It'll only get worse as the fathom grow unstable.
그러니까 우리가 빨리 이곳의 이야기를 진행해야 된다는 거군요.
In other words, we have to be quick with moving the play's plot along.
이것처럼 꿈을 대면서 종이에 적힌 대본대로 안 읽고 얼빵하게 헛짓거리를 할수록 더 많은 적에게 노려진다는 거잖아요.
The more time we spend fooling around like a certain complete oaf instead of reading what the script says, the more enemies will attack us. Ishmael began to lightly limber up, cracking her joint.
그러니 일단은 눈앞의 적들에게 집중하죠.
So let's focus on the foes on deck, because she likes ship, so she's from a ship for now. Okay, is there no map then, or is it gonna be the map now, and is the map gonna be weird? Ooh. You get Yisong's level rise to 35, uptime has been raised to tier 5. Oh, and there's the funny quote, yeah. So no matter what Yisong is max level, max uptime. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna scroll down. I could scroll down and see the stuff in the future already, but I'm not going to, because that's lame. We'll go up. No, let's go down first. Down is Abnos. So who knows what this could be. Fix. Okay, silly. Yeah, I mean, of course, we were gonna bring him anyways. And then, who works well, I guess. I guess we'll just take whoever, really. Like, that'll work. We don't know who we need, so we'll just take whoever. If he gets low on HP, we can always, like, bring, like, Mercel or someone to heal him up.
가능하면 다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면
New battle
좋겠어요.
theme, new funny background. So there's just more Pecatulum gluttonies? It looks like they're just the same one as always, so it might just not be anything different. Which is fine. We're definitely gonna need new Pecatulums soon, though. New Pecatulae. These ones are definitely getting old by now. Each dungeon kind of inserted like a couple new ones in the past. Stuff like how Wrath and Gluttony was the first dungeon, and then like Sloth and Gloom was in the second one, and then chapter 3 introduced the Lust and Wrath, I think, or Lust and Pride, I mean, something like that. So there might be new Pecatulae here. Maybe we'll see like stronger Pecatulae. Like, oh, maybe there's gonna be like a stronger Sloth Pecatulae, something like that. These guys are all gonna die here. Yep. Easy enough. Oh. Okay, you're not doing as much damage as I'd like. That's fine though. It happened. Nice. And yep, they're all dead now. Victory. Now, will there be a cutscene now? Yes. I hope you have been well since we conversed last.
바깥으로는 꽃이 피고 드문드문 새가 지저귀는 소리가 들리는구려.
I see flowers bloom outside and the birds chirp every now and then.
꽃향기는 제멋대로 풍겨지나 그들이 한데 섞이면 그건 그것대로 퍽 달큰한 향기가 돼요.
Though the scents of flowers spread as they like, they create a rather sweet smell once mingled in one place.
맡아본 적이 있을지 모르겠어.
I wonder if you've taken in such a smell.
항상 얼굴에 그늘이 져 보여서 신경이 많이 쓰였는데
I was always worried about the gloom on Dongbak's face.
보여주는 것엔
The things she
언제나
presented
웃음이
at the
담겨 있는
Illuminators
것 같다.
conference are relieving to
보기가
see.
좋네.
I carry certain joy with them.
우리에겐 못다한 웃음을 기술에서 대신 보여주는 거로 생각해도 되는 걸까?
Can I take that as her way of indirectly expressing the smiles she couldn't make at
뭐
us?
자유롭게 생각하던가.
Well, take it however you want.
이상
Yi-sung,
무슨 생각을 하고 있어?
what are you thinking?
네 표정은 항상 종잡을 수 없어. 그래서 늘 의중이 궁금하단 말이야.
I just can't figure out what your face might mean. It makes me curious to know what's in your
지금껏
mind.
스쳐간 이들 또한
Those who have
그대와 같은
brushed
무리를
past until
던졌어.
now ask that same
허나
question.
언어로
However, as I did
명령하면
not possess the
길
eloquence
걸맞는
to utter a
재주도
concise
없었거니와
answer in words, and the matter itself was too
매끄러이
wearisome
정리할
and
수 없을
perplexing to
정도로
clearly summarize,
늘 백지를 건네고야
I would
마는
substitute my
것이
answer with a figurative blank sheet
나의
of paper.
대답이었지. 알잖소.
You know what that is?
아무것도.
Nothing.
사실은 아무것도 아닌 게 아니었던 것 같소.
In truth, it may not have been nothing after all.
파릇하게 흩날리고 싶었으며 서걱거리는 마음에 씨앗이 박히는 듯한 일렁임을 느끼곤 했지.
I would feel a desire to scatter into the winds in lush blue, sensing the sway of seeds plunging into my scrawling mind.
어때요? 제 연기는 볼만했나요?
Well, how is my acting?
영지영은 언제나 다정함이 넘치는 인물이었어. 누군가를 쉽사리 미워하거나 힐난하지 않았지.
Brother Youngji was a man of kindness. He was not one to rashly harbor spite or reproach for others.
닮았어.
You resemble him in that sense. Oh, that's kind. That's sweet. And they're based on past chapters. There's no reason to go up and do that fight because it'll just be the exact same cutscene. There's an event over there. That's exciting. Another fight. This team will work fine enough. Are you don't need to reselect your team every time in dungeons now. That's nice, because you definitely had to do that when the game first released. Every single fight did a reselect what 5 you wanted to bring. But it's saving it now. These guys, one wave. Same background. I think we killed them too fast last time to learn if there's a second phase to this music. It's very reminiscent music, that's for sure. Definitely fitting that pretty well. I wonder if the V-Song dies in this dungeon. Do you just lose? Probably. It's not like that's something they haven't done in the past, like Aqua realization type thing. Oh, if this guy dies, you just lose. It's required. I assume that's gonna be the end goal here. There's gonna be some sort of thing where they're gonna need Yi-Sung for some cutscene type fight. I hope it's very cool. Yeah, I do wonder, I assume we're gonna see some of the Avenos eventually, though. Stuff like the Electric Centipede, because there's kind of been an absence of them. We saw, like, the bull really early on, and ever since then, we've seen, like, nothing. There are the tears here, which is rather suspicious. Since the bull also had, like, the funny tears. Little, like, the blue just running down its eyes. Question is, what does it mean? And why is Donggrain still here? Why hasn't he killed us or been killed or something yet? That's incredibly suspicious still. There's no way he survives till the end here, I don't think. The event? Filled with K-Corp ampules. Oh, good for us! Hey Dante, can't we take at least one of these? Negative. The ampule injector is only in this room, so it will not be possible to use them outside of this place. What will we do? Let's use the ampule. Low warnings are written on the ampules. Skimming through the glass bottles, I could see tiny notices next to them. However, the text was too dense to read properly. Missing parts, insufficient. Stop? I have no idea what this is saying. Manager Esquire, it seems this device has 2 modes, single and group. Looks like it's up for me to choose. What will we do? Use it for everyone? Use it in the worst state? I think everyone's fine. All has lost HP, fill HP, lose SP. Friendly units with lose HP heal back to color full HP. Nice. No one has taken any damage, so it did nothing. That's fine. I assume that's going to be the same thing. We'll be able to check after this fight. Sinners are doing their best to play their roles, as awkward as it may be. Visited by sights of flowers and chirps of birds, the League of Nine was filled with joy and warmth, even if it had become colorless. Still very silly that it's actually just sepia. Canonically sepia.
너희를 부른 건 말이야. 이번에
You see, I called you this time
내가
because
만든 흥미로운 것을 보여주고 싶었어.
I'd made something interesting that I'd like to show.
영지, 이게 뭐야?
Youngji, what is this?
덧없이 지는 것이 세상에는 너무 많지 않아?
There are simply too many transient things that wilt all too soon, don't you think?
나비는 그저 가볍게 날아오르고자 했을 뿐인데 그 죄로 영영 삶을 떠나버려야 되는 건 너무 안타깝지 않은가 싶어서.
The butterfly only wanted to lightly flutter, but to be punished with death for that crime? That felt too unfortunate.
설마 죽은 것을 되살린 거야? 그런 기술은 머리에서 죄악적으로
Ooh, the
금기된.
head's 3D. Did you bring it back from the dead? I thought that kind of technology is forbidden by the head's 3D.
아니요. 사체는 그대로이나 무언가 더 씌워졌구려.
It is no such case. Although the carcass remains inanimate, something has overridden it.
정확히 말하면 유리창이야.
That's right. To be exact, it's the glass window.
안에서 나비는
The butterfly can
이제
now be free
자유로워질 수
within
있는
it.
거지. 연못을 건너려다 날개가 젖어버려도 소나기에 잡혀 가루로 부서져도 꽃을 찾지 못해 메말라 가더라도
Even if its wings dampen while trying to cross a pond, are gripped in someone's hands and crumble to dust, or dry out due to the lack of
나비는
flowers,
멈추지 않을 거야. 그러다가 마침내
the butterfly won't
먼
stop, and
훗날에
eventually, in the distant future,
바다까지 건너게 되는 것이겠네요.
it'll make it across the sea.
그렇게 되면 나비는 바다조차도 무섭지 않게 되는 걸까요?
If that happens, will the butterfly no longer be afraid of the sea?
엄청나네 영지. 이 기술 정도의
음.
수준이라면 활용이 무궁무진하겠어.
Splendid, Youngji. This level of technology could have numerous applications. Once again, he's just thinking about the end goal.
정말 이 기술 낭소래만을 위해 만든 거 맞아?
Youngji, are you sure you really made this just for the
그게
conference?
무슨 말이야?
What do you mean by that?
각자의 생업에서 일을 마치고 시간을 짬짬이 내어 취미 삼아 만든 기술을 서로에게 보여주며 감상을 나누는 것.
A gathering where we show technology we've created as a hobby in our free time after returning from a day's work, sharing our
그것이
thoughts.
우리 구인회가 가지는 낭수의 의의이자 낭만 아니었어?
Wasn't that the significance and appeal of the Illuminators Conference our league
그런데
had?
이 기술은 단순히 취미로 만든 것이 아닌 것 같은데?
This doesn't look like a simple hobby horse to me.
아직 그때 일 때문에
Are you still not over what happened
동백은
then?
그렇게 보는구나.
That's how you see it, Dongba.
너의 견해도 궁금한데 이상?
I'd like to know what you think as well, Yisang.
동랑의 말대로 이건 위대한 첫 발견이라 하여도 과언은 아니오.
As Dongrang rightfully assessed, this is nothing short of a great first discovery.
하나,
Alas,
유리창에 성에가 낀다면
if frost were to form on the glass
빛은
window,
대상도 똑같이 흐릿하게 보일
it would blur
것이오.
the reflected image all the same.
따라서 유리창의 창살은 더 튼튼하고 반듯하게
As
만들어져야
such, the
할 테야.
frame of this glass window will need to be made firmer and straighter.
아,
Ah.
이상. 너는 고작 한 번 보았을 뿐인데도 이것의 본질까지 꿰뚫고 있구나.
Yisang, you managed to see through its essence from just a single
그런데
glance.
나한테는 도무지 방도가 떠오르지 않으니 이렇게 하는 게 어떨까?
Personally, I can't seem to think of a way, so how about this instead?
너만의 방식으로 다시
Yisang,
만들어 보는
try
거야.
recreating it in your own way.
나의 방식.
My own way. Okay, so I've just been reading this, but it seems like Youngji's had some sort of traumatic event, and that's why. So Dongbak's like, ah, that's why. Like Dongbak, Yisang, and Dongrang all have their own like different like perceptions, which is like the whole thing. Like Dongrang sees like the practical use of stuff, and like Dongbak sees the more so the emotional use of stuff. While Yisang looks beyond that to something that can't be seen or felt or something like that. That's my own take on this, at least.
맞아. 다음 낭수회 때 말이야.
That's right, by the next conference.
유리창 같은 가치 있는 기술을 다루어도 괜찮은
Is it
것이오.
truly okay for me to handle a technology as valuable as the glass
그게
window?
아니야. 가치가 있기에 제안하는 거지.
got it wrong. I'm making this suggestion because it's valuable. Okay, okay. Now we fight. Since that was a pre-fight cutscene instead of a post-fight this time. Will it be something new, or is it just more K-Corp goons? It is just more K-Corp goons. It's 2 waves, though.
됐으면 좋겠네요.
Oh, we've got a lot of Gluttony God. It happens, that's for sure.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Nice. Point. Stagger that guy. Damn, it didn't kill, but I wasn't really expecting it to kill. That would be a little too much to ask for, I feel. Nice.
그거 그렇게 하는 거 맞아? 거의 손방망이인데.
Okay. This one's dead. That's for sure, yep.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
I think we might just win. That's the hope. That's kind of the goal. In case you haven't noticed that, Sinclair. We're trying to win.
비워보지.
Oh, you don't have enough. No, darn, I forgot. I was like, oh, he's got enough now, so he can actually use the mouse deck, but no, he's one short of the passive degradation of it.
빈틈투성이로군. 쓰러졌군.
승객이 딱콩 한방
It's fine, though. I don't think we didn't really need the mass attacks of the thing. These guys should all be dead, I think. Yeah. Mass deck would have been funny, though, so.
다시 못 살게
Bad.
보는 일은 없을 것이요. 단테님 봤어요? 너무
Nice.
쉽군요.
And wave 2.
조금씩 끝이 보이네요.
Oh? There sure is a second version of this song. Is this a different, was it a different song or was it the same? It's hard to tell yet. Haven't heard enough of it. Which one was, oh, we can make use of it now. It only hit 2 people, of course, but that's still decent.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Oh no, these are the super class 3. These aren't just the class 3. I didn't even notice. I thought it was like, oh, these are just the normal class 3. No, these are empowered class 3. I don't know, one of them is, and one of them isn't? Maybe? Some of them are, some of them aren't, maybe? Something like that? No, I think 2 of them are. Yeah, because they've got the gloom. Or not the gloom, the gunk. The tears.
흐드러졌구려.
Whatever you want to call the ampule type liquid. So Sam just like dead, I guess. Is he not going to come back as some horrible monstrosity? I was kind of expecting and hoping that. Would have been funny. Who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe he'll kill, maybe he'll be the one who kills Dongrang somehow. Nice. That's a victory against that guy. Pretty nice overall. So it's just strong ones left, yeah. Oh, a tie. Another tie. And a win. Yeah, these guys are a little panicky. I didn't check to see if they've got different panic conditions, actually. I should do that. Because they might. They very well might. They're all very silly, so... And here's the mass tech. Should hit both of them. I can't tell if it is. It didn't spend the tremor, so I don't think it did. Still works in very strange ways.
너 말.
Okay, that guy's dead, so it's just this guy left. Gain 5 damage up and 5 fragile if he panics. Ooh. Okay, he's not panicking, he's just low morale, which is 2 damage up and 2 fragile. Still a little scary, though. Got a lot of gluttony. That's nice. We can just go for whatever, I think. We don't even need to go for an ego here, and if we really shouldn't be doing Sun Shower if we're only doing one of them, since they resist the Pierce.
쓸데없는 관심
Oh well.
필요 없다.
No, you can win clashes though, yep. Easily enough. And slightly alive, but Yisang finishes them off. There we go. I guess we don't even need to go fast in here. It's not like we have to worry about the EX clear. We're doing perfectly fine. And I'll check to see if the up path is the same thing. Oh, it's different. A broken K-Corp drone is tumbling on the floor. I can only revive sinners where I can see the star, so in the meantime, I might be able to find an amulet to use if we search through it. Sure, let's rummage through the drone. A sinner good at searching should be able to help, so we need one with good gluttony. You don't have good gluttony, I don't know why you think you're doing... You can do a great job here, though. Yeah. Several wounds were left on Honglu's hands. They took 10 HP damage, gained small ampule. Start of the turn, allies under 40% HP, heal 100% of max HP once per floor. Cool. Yeah, that could be nice, I can see, yeah. Even better than the bottom path. There's still a lot going on in this dungeon. That's the thing. Only touch the surface. Sinners are doing their best to play their roles. Oh no, as Ockard. Yeah, we've seen that one before. And this team is still doing wonders. Still doing fine. No need to change up anything. Okay, it's just more of these guys. More gluttony guys. Definitely making it seem like this is going to be the gluttony dungeon. We're going to get the gluttony boss if Cromer was the lust boss. Whoever we're seeing here is going to be the gluttony equivalent. Question is, who is it going to be? I honestly can't tell. I don't know if I'm just like overlooking some really obvious like apparent thing. I could be. I wouldn't be shocked. I would do something like that. But like, John Grang is still in such a weird position. Why is he alive? Surely he's gonna die. Surely he's like not. He doesn't seem like evil per se, but he still does seem very evil. Which is the weird thing. Like he could be eviler, I guess. Nice. Almost all gonna die here. I think that one's not gonna die. I think we might be able to kill one of them because they're weak to slash. Even if they resist the gluttony part. Oh, and it'll use it again actually, so we will finish off the last one. I almost forgot mutilate is mutilate. A perfect hit. That felt good to watch. It sure did. Good. Stay focused. A victory. And another event. Are these eggs? Please be careful, it might be an abnormality. Come to think of it, so the underground lab K-Corp set up all so many eggs from the LabCorp branch. Whoa, hey, is this thing twitching? As the center observed, an egg begins to move. What will we do? Touch the eggs. With their experience with seeing gifts from abnormalities, we might be able to get something to help with exploring the dungeon here. That's true. Sloth advantage needed. We don't have anyone with actual, like, sloth advantage. This'll work. Yeah, that's pretty guaranteed. Nice. Otis touched the egg, started glowing, turned into a unique shaped gem. You lose 10 SP and gain piece of crumbled egg. First turn of each encounter, gain 2 ego resources of a random affinity in possession. Okay, that's barely anything, but sure. Ooh, checkpoint there. Scary. Young G demonstrated to the glass window his new invention to his fellow members. Some were astonished, while some showed concern. The age of change were slowly beginning to cast over the League. Yeah, 'cause it's at the point where it's no longer just funny little inventions. There's something profitable. And when there's something profitable, people will try and get involved. Why is it choosing stuff like this to show as the loading screen? It looks like the group was at peace.
잠깐 동안은 좋았어요. 꼭 여행이라도 온 것처럼. 고향을 버리고 새로운 곳을 찾아 떠나오면
Things were good for a short while. It was as though we were on a trip. We thought everything would be fine after leaving our hometown for this new place, but alas. At the end of the day, human societies weren't so different from each other. Today, I saw something suspicious at the market. And that intrigues me. What is it, Sangyo? This invention. Wasn't this your work for the League of Nine, Gapriong?
맞아. 그런데 뭔 시장까지 탐방을 돌고 그래? 신뢰와 믿음으로 똘똘
It
뭉쳤던
is,
우리
but
부인이
I mean,
아니었나?
there's no need to scour markets and all that, right? It's trust and faith that binds us together, isn't it? You must have forgotten the League's 9 laws.
아, 구.
LNL. Fascinating.
슈씨, 대본에 없는 말 하면 큰일 나요.
Oh shoot, you were supposed to say things that aren't in the script! That was so
알아.
stupid.
달달 외우게 시켰는데 그걸
I know.
까먹겠냐?
They made me memorize every word of it. You think I'll forget.
부인의 내부로부터 만든 어떠한 기술도 외부에 유통하지 않는다. 특히 돈 냄새에 물들지
No technology
않도록.
made within the League shall be distributed outside. Be particularly careful not to be tainted with the smell of money. Yeah, makes sense.
그런데 엿새 안에 연구실 방세를 내지 않으면 모조리 차압한다는데. 그럼 뭐 어떻게 할까?
But we've been told that all our property will be seized if we don't pay the rent for the laboratory within the next 6 days. What are we supposed to do?
뭐라도 해야 할 거 아니야.
We've got to do
우리가
something
공장에서
about it.
버는
The money we earn at the
돈으로는
factory
입에
can only
불
barely
치우며
keep us
겨우 하는
fed.
판인데. 연구를 하고 싶다는 일념으로 빈털터리 몸만 갖고 S사에서 건너온 우리가 대체 뭔 돈을
We got here
내서
from
박살이
Escort's district,
내냐고.
taking nothing but passion for researchers. Tell me how else we're gonna pay the
틀린
rent.
말은 아니다. 우리에게 과세가 유독 더 부과되는 것도 S사에서
That's a valid point. Taxes are heavier on us because we migrated from another district.
사실상 우리가 정기적으로 낼 수 없는 액수를 그들은
They are
요구하고
demanding a fee we cannot afford to pay regularly.
돈은 내가 지불할 수 있어. 그러니 이 일은 그냥 묻어두지 않겠나.
I can pay that, so I suggest we put this matter to rest.
잠깐, 나는 왜 처음 듣는 말이야? 차압이라니. 너도 알고 있었어, 영재? 네 입으로
Why
직접
haven't I been told about this before? Seized? Did you know about this, young chief? I want to hear it from you directly.
흥분한 건 알겠지만
I understand that you're upset, but be mindful of what you say to brother young Ji Dongbak.
나는 괜찮아.
I'm fine, Sung-hyo.
동백
Dongbak,
해결되면
I was planning to
바로
tell you once that it had been dealt with.
구인의
I figured
일이라면
you'd be the first to
제일
get
먼저
furious
기회를
about matters
얻을 것
concerning the
같아서.
League.
그리고 이상
And Yisong, while I sincerely appreciate your offer, I couldn't possibly take it.
괜찮소.
Bothers me not, for accumulating wealth has no meaning to me. I urge you to spend it for the League's sake.
응? 잠깐, 이성 씨.
What?
그렇게
Wait, Yisong,
부자였어요?
were you that rich?
자기 대사는 잘 외워야 하지 않겠어요?
You might want to do a better job of remembering your part,
또다시
yes?
적들이 공격해 올 텐데요.
The enemies will start attacking again, you know.
종이에 뻔히 적힌 것도 제대로 못 읽는 띨빵이가 여기 있었네.
Look who's fooling around like an oa, failing what's as easy as reading words on paper. Yep, and now it's enemy time? After this fight, we'll get to a checkpoint, which means there's probably going to be some sort of boss fight afterwards, but it could just be more goons. Boss fights aren't necessarily something unique.
최선을 다해보지.
Just these guys. Stealing that Ishmael's the one who messed up, and then we're fighting what Ishmael has the identity of. See this. There we
운이
go.
따라준다면 좋겠네요. 단장님,
Alright.
봤어요?
예측대로
One of them just got staggered already? Really? Oh, Shank, that would do it. I was like, that's insane, but no, Shank would absolutely do it.
하나 제꼈다.
Nice. Curious, and we've got another Shank coming for these guys.
직접 나서
They're not living this turn, I don't think. We've got so many strong Pierce attacks on this team.
다시 못 살게
Yep.
하는 일은 없을
완벽한
것이오.
한 방. 시원한 걸.
Yeah, this is blunt, so this is neutral. If nothing else, we've still got a Shank, and we've still got, whatever the name of the one secondary from Rodion is. Oh, yep, Shank does it. That's to be expected. But those guys weak to Lust, too. They might have been, actually. Which makes a lot of sense as to why Shank did just so much. Crazy. And, ooh, checkpoint, and yep, sure is a fight. Wait, are we gonna keep on looping around, or will we just be sent to the next floor after this? During his time in the League, Yisung invented his reconstruction of Youngji's glass window. In the invention, he meets his left-handed self, the him in the mirror. Yep, that's gonna be the boss, isn't it? Mirror Yisung. That makes perfect sense, I think.
가보자.
His own worst enemy is himself. Probably gonna be some story before whatever we fight. Yep.
그 봄날 나는
음.
조그만 거울을 하나 만들었어.
Oh, that's spring day. I made a small
연습을
mirror.
붙였지.
I named it Eon Sim. Let me look something up real quick. Is that? I'm just checking because what does that mean? I'm just trying to check. That sounds familiar. I don't know though. I don't know Korean, so it could just be because of the fact it's Korean.
그리고 수많은 잡음과 훼손을
It
덜어내다
might actually just be Korean for a word.
우연히 잡힌
And I
시도
happened to catch a signal while tuning out numerous noises and
연심
shattering.
속에서 비로소
In
그를
Neon Sim,
만난
I
것이오.
met you at last.
아름답고 담담한 나의
My
왼손잡이를.
left-handed self, beautiful and serene.
반갑소. 나는
Pleasure to meet you. I am
이상이라 하지.
Yisung, isn't it? What a
이상한
peculiar
가문이야.
experience this is. Sang Yi,
네가 들고 있는 그
and that
거울은
mirror you're holding,
연심이라
what
하오.
I call Yeon Sim.
연심이라.
Yeon Sim, huh? A grinder study to seek.
이것은
Interesting.
무언가를 갈아내고 마음마저도
This is the
갈아내어
product of
광을
grinding
낸
something,
것이기에.
scraping even the mind to polish it.
그렇구나. 모든 이상은
I see. I
연구에
suppose all versions
진심이었나
of
봐.
Yisung were dedicated to research.
그대 날개가 돋아 있구려.
You have wings on your back if my eyes aren't being
그대가
deceitful.
보기에 내 날개는
What do you
어때?
think of them?
찬란하군.
Resplendent.
퍽 따뜻하고도
They look quite warm
자유로워
and
보여.
free.
우리는 서로를
We looked
들여다보고
into and ahead of each
내가
other.
보았어. 영지형의 기술에
I
살짝의
made minor
변형만
modification to
가한
Brother
것뿐이야.
Youngji's work.
어떠한 가능성도
I wanted to show a
있는
reflection of any
그대로 비추고
possibility in its
싶었어.
unvarnished image, without a blur.
여기서 누워 보는 별은
Stars I saw
진정으로
while lying on the
멀었는데
ground here seemed so far away,
이렇게
yet it was
가까이서 볼
possible to
수도
see
있을
them up
거네.
close.
너 이걸 찾아내는
Is this why I haven't been able to
어떤
see
거야?
you lately? To discover this. I thought you caved to your
워낙
yearning for
빵보다
rice
쌀밥을
and went back to
좋아해서
Escorp's district.
다시 S사로 돌아가 버린 줄?
And we've seen this scene more or less before.
그런데 뭐
Not the mirror part, of course. I'll see it say though, this isn't half bad.
동랑, 너 왜 그렇게 웃니?
Dongring, why are you laughing like that?
눈은 엄청 빛나고 있는데
It's just funny they're talking so ferociously when your eyes are full of curious twinkles.
이놈한테
Yi-san, will you
시끄럽게
tell him to shut
전해줄래?
it?
얼음 과자 처음
Why don't you
먹어본
first hide your
어린애가
facial
된 표정이나
recreation of a
감춰줄래?
child who's tried ice cream for the first time?
구보, 너도 뭐라고 좀 말해봐.
Ooh.
구인회에 들어온 지가 언제인데 아직도 그렇게
Kubo,
우두커니
why
서는
don't you
척을
say
했어?
something? You've been part of the league for fairly long now. So stop standing around like, yes, is it Mersalt?
이미 모두가 입을 모았는데 무슨 말을 더 하라는 말이오?
Okay. What more do I have to add? Everyone already seems to be of one mind. So really having Dawn play the role of Kubo, alright.
깍두기면 깍두기답게 넋살이를
If you're trying to be an
털어놔.
odd one out, at least have some audacity. Some cold fish you are.
그렇구나.
I see.
이것이
So this
너가
is how
세상을
you
보는
view the world.
방식이구나.
내가 보는 세상이라.
The world I view, is it?
이거 알아? 모든 기술에는 만든 사람의 낭만과 소망이 숨어 있대.
Did you know? They say every invention carries hints of the hopes and dreams of its inventor.
그걸 찾아내는 것도 구경하는 자들의 묘미야. 알아두면 좋을 거야.
Discovering them is one of the spectator's joys. It's a tidbit that's good to know. I feel like I've been talking over them a lot, but at the same time, it's so painful like to listen and wait. Cause like, the voice acting's good and all. I'm not gonna try and like skip past it, but like, I'm just so invested in what's going on. I feel like I don't have a lot to say, but there is so much going on that my mind is in like overclock. I feel trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Like, why did they have Dawn for the role of Goobo? Who was Mersal talking to? And are all of the sinners getting a turn to like take one of the league members? Because if so, I feel like there's more sinners than there are league members. Who hasn't been speaking? Like Gregor, I think, hasn't spoken at all. I think Rodion hasn't taken any of the parts. She was speaking earlier on. Who else? Ryoshu, I guess Ryoshu talked a little bit, but it seemed like she didn't talk to the script. So maybe she isn't. And then there'd be two more that wouldn't be part of it. I mean, people probably have talked but not taken roles at some point. Hard to say.
이상, 그래서 자네는 이 기술로 무엇을
So,
해볼 참이야?
Nissan, what do you plan to do with this technology?
무엇을
Do
해본다니?
What exactly?
영지 형의 유리창은
Brother Youngji's
벌써부터
glass
세금의
window is
소문이
already
돌고 있는
making the
모양이야.
rounds. Researchers
다른
from other
경지의
nets have taken an
연구원들도
interest, or so I've
관심을
heard.
보이고 참, 이곳을
Really,
구경하러
we
오는
rarely
손님은
saw
별로
visitors in the
없었는데
past, but
이젠
now we might have to
차례로
start
줄이라도
punching
서라고
tickets so that all these
선호표를 뿌려야 할
people will
판이야.
stand in line.
그러니까 여기서 네 기술까지 발표한다면
So if you announce your work here,
동랑, 나는
don't
이것을
worry,
발표할
I have
생각이
absolutely
하나도
no
없어.
intention of announcing this.
없다고?
None?
전혀?
At all?
그저
All that I ask
우리끼리 웃음을 터뜨리는 순간으로 간직하면 어떨까
is to keep
싶소.
this as a moment of laughter solely between us.
야, 너는 대체
Look,
무슨
what is
생각으로?
your idea of
이상.
Isan? That was the
너
second
이제까지
funniest
본
moment
것
I've seen
중에
out of you.
두 번째로 첫 번째는
The first is, you know, when the yellow calf was being fed milk and
누렁이에
it suddenly
돈
licked
먹이고
his hair.
있었는데 갑자기
True, I've never seen
그러게.
Dongbag laugh as loudly as
나도
then.
동백이가 그렇게 박장대소 한 건 처음
They're
봤어.
just a group of friends torn apart by unfortunate circumstances, as is common in the city.
그건
But that, I think we'd
이제
best
묻어두는
forget.
편이.
That's like the most emotion he's shown. Or not really, he's definitely showing emotion in his own, like, different way.
사람의 눈동자는
Human eyes are
손으로
such glistening and
만져버릴
scalding
리가 없어.
things. Fearing that they would burn me, I
사막개일
tended to
것만
watch
같아.
them from the side.
나는 그것을 하지만 대상을
However,
직선으로 보지
not
않는다고
seeing the
해요.
subject straightly does not mean I think
고깝게
lowly
여기는
of
것은
them.
아니요. 바라보지 않아도
Even without
스며들
looking,
수는
it is
있으니.
possible to seep in.
그런데 저거 우리가 쓰고 있는 거울이랑 같은 거야?
By the way, is that same as the mirror we use?
엄밀하게는 비슷한 것이죠. 림버스 컴퍼니에서는
Similar to be
특수하게
exact.
개량된 거울을
Limbus
사용하고
Company
있어요.
uses a mirror with special modifications.
엄청난 걸 발명했었네 이상 씨.
You invented something incredible, Yi-san.
나나 영지영이 한 것은 발명이 아니라 발견이요.
What Youngji and I did wasn't invention. We discovered, rather.
기사는 허가 없이 다른 세계를 엿볼 수 있는 기술이 만들어졌다는 걸 달가워하지 않았을 것이다.
T-Corp wouldn't have been pleased with the idea of a technology capable of peeping into other worlds without permission.
다른 세계를 엿보는 것이 중요한 게 아니라 허가받지 않았다는 것이 중요한 것임은 알고 있겠지.
I do believe you know well enough that their problem lies with the lack of permission, not the capability of the technology.
짐작은 하고 있었으나
Although we had figured that,
우리끼리 놀이라고 생각하였기에 괜찮을 거라고 여겼지.
we figured that it'd be fine since it was only used as a pastime between us.
참으로
Nope,
아니란 결정이
decision
아닐 수
couldn't have been more
없었어.
glib. Glib? I've never heard that word before. What? Glib? Fluent but and voluble but insincere and shallow. It doesn't help at all. Okay, whatever. It's not something to warrant just staying on. What's the fight gonna be, though? That's the question. Just more goons, I assume? I don't know what else it would be. Oh, the fairy gentleman himself!
에피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Cool. Different song, I think. Wanna get drunk? Yeah. Makes sense. He's got the mouth. F01 12 or 1112. Fairy Festival Lobotomy. What was Fairy Festival? Fairy Festival was F0483, so different numbers. All of the numbers really mean nothing anymore. It's just the letter that matters. The numbers are just nothing. Predation. It seems you're preparing a powerful move. That's not nice. So, after using certain skills on any 5+ tips, he becomes staggered. Random Center gains 5 morale boosts at the start of the wave. So you've just got a bunch of morale boosts right now, so you're like being buffed. Clash gives morale boosts. How do you get tipsy? Unclashable, cannot be raided after present. But target's no tipsy, clash power +5. So Otis, because she's got it, she's being dealt with. She can't clash with it? It's letting her clash with it. No, it says unopposed. It's not, it's lying, I think. How do you get tipsy again? I don't remember. Enemies with 5+ tipsy. So we need tipsy on our people. There's no tipsy class part with 5. How do we gain tipsy though? Give morale boost, give morale boost. Stars morale boost, deal 10% damage for more each count. Am I missing something really obvious here? I forget how. I feel like tipsy was something that. Stars tipsy deals 0 damage and user loses 50 HP. So we need you to get tipsy somehow. Do you need more morale boost? Is that the play? And Flash give 1 morale boost prior to the damage. Yeah, you try that then. Maybe that'll get you tipsy, in which case you might be fine. Kinda hard for me to tell. And you guys just go for attacks. Maybe go for a bit more variety though, just so we can see what this guy's weak to. Now, max is 5. Oh, what is that? Attack animations are a little spooky. Oh, slap. Kind of melts a little bit. Left arm. Oh, right, he's got different body parts. I forgot to consider that. It's been a while since there's been a new abnormality. Barring the bull, of course, I guess. And this can happen. Is there nothing I can do about it?
최선을 다해보지. 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람
Let's
누구야?
see. New passive unlocked? No, story unlocked, maybe. No. Observation level 0 still. It's just stuff. Art is no tipsy. So what do? We just play this normally until we can figure that out, I guess? Weak to pierce, resistant to... Seems like to be the same across the board. You gotta figure out what you're weak to then. It's left arm and body, so there's no other body where it's interesting. That means, what is it probably? It's either Sloth, Loom, or Wrath. Let's try using those 3 then. Rev up, yep. And then we want a Sloth attack. We can go for this then. It'll give us haste a bunch next turn. Something like that. And we can just go for more random attacks, I think. And you can do this so you start building up your, what's it called? Build up your poise. You'll be able to start getting crits in. Fails, that's fine. You don't need any pointless attention. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a weird looking sprite. This guy might just be weak to Sloth, because that kind of seems to be like the trend of this chapter so far. Sloth is good, Gluttony is bad. Fatal, 49 damage. That might just be the Pierce Fatal. It might be neutral to Sloth, possibly? That's an attack power down on this guy, though, so we're going to win the clashes this turn, that's for sure. The body's got a lot of HP that the game doesn't seem to know what to do about it. Left arm doesn't have a lot of HP, though we can probably take that out easily enough. Oh. There we go, this is how we do Tipsy. Unused convert opponent's morale into Tipsy. Someone with a lot of morale, who's being targeted. You've got a lot of morale, you've got a lot of morale. That's all you do? Convert opponent's morale into Tipsy? Yep. So I do the person with the most Tipsy should do this? I mean, you can do this because then it'll get reused. So it won't be a waste then. What's the scariest attack here? Probably that one. Should probably hit it with something like this then? Yeah, that'll work. You need more charge, honestly. Like this? This looks fine, I think. Yeah, none of his passives said that he was going to spawn a thing to create Tipsy, so I was a little confused. Is your sanity really that low? Alright. There we go, now you got some Tipsy. And left arm is almost done. There's probably another attack going for the arm. I wasn't paying attention to what's the arm and what's not the arm. Yep, the left arm's been broken. And Crow's Eye View, so we get more haste next turn, because speed is nice. Speed is good. $71, nice. The arm's been broken. It seems like we can still keep on attacking it. I think it was destructible though, so I think it is just done.
조금씩 끝이 보이네요.
Tipsy Clash Power -2, that's fine, because I like this brew. He's doing some evade stuff now with his body. The arm's been destroyed. No other passives though, so oh well. Yeah, you'll clash in time, I think. I guess we just wait till you have a chance to... No, it's gonna hit the person with the most morale though, so you need to get more morale boost, I think. You get more tipsy. But yeah, like, go for that, and then have someone with low morale get the other one, I think. So, like, you, Rodion, you do the other one, and then everyone else go for the body? What if we not checked on the body yet? Gluttony, Gloom, Wrath. Alright. Maybe you do that then. Maybe let this one go through, I guess? And because it's in a clash. Click 5 tremor and 2 tremor count. We actually do want tremor count on him, so we might as well let it go through. Silly as that is. And then we see how this goes. Nice.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한
Oh.
걸. 자,
Doing a fair bit to the body at least. Its stagger resist were different earlier, right? Yeah, definitely. Flash.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는
Is he? Yeah, he's predating now.
물론 회사 카드로.
I'll have this. He's doing it on the wrong person. So there's just nothing I can do about it, I guess. Oh no, is that working? Oh, it looks like that's working. Prioritize enemies with morale boost. Oh, it doesn't say it's unclashable this time. No, it does. It was just not showing. Cannot be redirected, but it's letting it be redirected. Possibly out of niceness because he's got the tipsy. So that's good. Not, then I've got no idea what. Let's hope that's that. Sure, there's very little we can do this turn, God. A lot of bad clashes. A lot of bad clashes. Nice, though. This will do a lot. I mean, he resists the gluttony, I think, but he's weak to the pierce.
나도 그렇게는 안 했을 것 같은데. 단테, 많이 피곤해?
Okay. Tie, 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 tie. Lose, lose. Okay. How did you? What are the chances? Not great, that's for sure. Don't know why it went so. It was like that. Oh. Huh? You were going for someone. I think I was not paying attention to the correct thing, or something like that. Is he staggered? He's almost staggered. He will be staggered. You got staggered. That's fine. You'll be fine. Because we should just be able to do a little bit of this and be set, I think. Sure. Maybe we were just supposed to wait for the actual, to destroy the wine glass. Maybe we were supposed to wait till we actually knew who was going to be hit. Or maybe we were just supposed to try and get all of our, morale onto one person. This should be game, though. Don't really need to know the gimmick. Yep, he's been egged. Victory. That was a rough fight. It wasn't too bad, all things considered. I feel like I didn't learn the gimmick, though. Never a good thing. I confirm. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, maybe I need to clear these. Oh no, it's... I see. We gotta go around. I was like, wait a second. Did something break? But no, we're just gonna need to go around to here. Yeah, there we go. But I think that's enough for this time. We cleared out like a fair bit of the first floor. The length of this dungeon seems scary, and I could scroll down. I think I did just scroll down a bit, but I didn't really glean any of the information from it. But that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.